no other news agency has this story. Riverdale police have been accused of doing this. Let's go to the video.
August of 2014, the council called an emergency meeting, and I attended. They dismissed David Johnson, the city attorney, for lying. This was the verbiage used in that room that night. They also accepted the city manager's resignation. Captain Easton was terminated. Lieutenant Palmer left the department. Chief Patterson was terminated. There was issues with Chief Patterson, and I asked for the Justice Department to investigate this city. This complex was built off taxpayers' citations. If the police department was doing illegal activities to write citations or had a quota to write 10 tickets per shift per officer, that revenue will be over 300 million surplus. We have some issues in Riverdale. This is the problem that I had with Mayor Dixon and the council members. They each knew about this officer.
Oh, it looks like the man that they said was off his rocker was telling the truth. Put up the picture of the luxury City Hall. Look at that. Several police officers confirmed directly with Indisputable, Riverdale, Georgia. They have confirmed allegations made by local activists and whistleblowers. They say the police department imposes traffic ticket quotas on their officers. Who confirmed the story to us? The police did. Now, you know things are getting bad when the cops are contacting Indisputable. Here is, there was the resident who blew the whistle on this thing, okay? Let's put his picture up, thank you. White became an activist, that's him, after he said someone in the city did something to him. What did they do to him? They changed a court docket that said he had appeared in court in May of 2013 in front of Judge Richard Brown. Now I gotta say this about Mr. White. Mr. White knows good and damn well where he was and where he was not. And when this happened, they picked the wrong brother in that community to do this to. Let's put his picture back up again. But White showed us the documents to reveal that he was nowhere in custody. He was not in front of that judge. None of this happened. Antonio White was telling the truth. 10 tickets per shift per officer, he repeated to Indisputable. Mr. White said 3 Riverdale police officers described the quota system in detail, including the department's current head of internal affairs, Captain Kirby Threet. Let's also go to the Riverdale police chief. That's Todd Spivey. We've had Spivey in the crosshairs of our show before because, well, he's done some horrible things in his past. Spivey reached back out to Indisputable to deny the accusation by saying, and I quote, "We do not have quotas. I have addressed this matter previously and will do so again. Members of the patrol division are expected to enforce traffic laws. The job description for a police officer has the following listed under major duties: enforces traffic and parking laws through the issuance of citations and warnings, routinely inspects roadways, bridges, and traffic signals and signs to find and report any hazardous conditions." He wrote that to us. He continued, occasionally, we have officers complete 1 or more 12-hour shifts without any proof of enforcement activity. Well, wait a minute. So if everybody's obeying the law, you assume the cop just did not engage in enforcement activity. Okay, there's more. These non-performers, as he says in his quote, these non-performers are reminded that traffic enforcement is part of their duties. Thank you for the information. Police whistleblowers told Indisputable. High department turnover has reduced personnel to an officer and supervisor per shift. 1 cop, 1 supervisor per shift. You heard me right. 1 cop, 1 supervisor per shift, a violation of what? Of Georgia law. Georgia Police Accreditation Standards has seen right here in the manual. This is a violation of the policy and the protocol. Why? Because of accreditation and safety. The manual instructs 4 officers. A supervisor and a commander should be on duty each shift. The officer schedule currently posts list many officers who left the department. Look at this. Daniel Molina, who indisputable reported transferred. He's on the docket. Why? Because it makes it look as if they have the proper amount of officers per shift. Yeah, I got you. Riverdale police officer speaking on the condition of anonymity denied their chief's explanation. They told us the truth directly. This is their quote. When he says these non-performers are reminded, he does contradict his statements because they say, no, there are no quotas. But if we work as if there are no quotas, then they come to you and say, your performance has dropped. And when they say that, we know exactly what they're talking about. They're talking about only tickets. Here is the mayor and the city manager. Mayor Evelyn Wynn Dixon and the city manager, E. Scott Wood. Now, this is what we call a weak form of mayor power, meaning she does not have the same kind of power as, let's say, a New York mayor or the Atlanta mayor. She's a vote. The person that has the power is the city manager. It's the person that actually runs day-to-day operations, all right? Department insiders say these city leaders are responsible at the end of the day, and they have the authority to change it, okay? We're gonna bring you updates as they come. Share your thoughts.
Ferguson, remember all those tickets they wrote in Ferguson, Missouri to justify their very existence? The Ferguson, big as my backyard, okay? And I got 2 or 3 dogs back there, okay? That's it. They're small, little tiny dogs, and they're writing tickets just to justify their existence. Somebody make it stop, please.
Yeah, and we're very thankful for the officers who were willing to speak directly to us and give us the real story. We need more people like you.